Unlock the power of the merkaba to jump dimensions. Warping space-time with your energy body to travel the universe. Magic is nothing more than being able to warp space-time to your will. The merkaba is a sacred 4D geometric symbol which contains all forms within itself. Maoshan sorcerers discovered how to combine spheres and triangles with their energy bodies to open space-time portals. This is the sacred combination of spheres and triangles, as well as the 8-sided symbol which actually unfolds into the merkaba. Practices that I have been sharing with you on the shop in the thunderwizard.com website are practices that will allow you to jump into different dimensions. When you master this energy, you can then take it into meditation and use it to literally shift dimensions like you would change numbers on a combination lock. We don't live in a single universe. We live in a universe of probabilities. The universe that you experience is the one that you unconsciously choose and manifest. Using these practices allows you to tap into the merkaba so that you can shift into the dimension that you prefer to live in. Go to thunderwizard.com and click on shop. Solar Flash Update 2024. The Solar Flash will create 3 new Earths, a 2D, a 3D, and a 5D. Each human must choose. Get my books on Amazon, Kindle, or Audible, or at michaelwilliamdenny.com. Not the kind that abduct, those are something else, but higher dimensional beings of light. And they have been educating me on the nature of the multiverse, things that you cannot learn in the third dimension, things you cannot learn from science or religion. And one of those things is that they let me know that there was going to be an Ascension event. And they showed me in a vision which was tailored to me and all of the symbolism that I respond to psychologically, so I won't get into that. But it was very clear the message that there was going to be an event that everybody would see, and it would be an event that would be of a highly profound spiritual nature. The truth is that everything you always have most deeply desired is the truth. You've wanted to be loved. You've wanted to be seen. You've wanted to be accepted. You've wanted to be safe. And that is the truth. When we break through the barrier of the third dimension, we connect to higher dimensional anything, just anything outside of the third dimension, the first thing that hits you is the unbelievable love. That's the only thing that exists. And that you experience how beautiful and loved and special you are. Hello, fellow human light beings. It is time once again for an interdimensional meditation to bring the 5D Ascension event, and the message that we have for the dark forces is that there is no place for them to hide. What we are going to do in this video is we are going to use higher dimensional energy to destroy the dark force elite's grip on our planet. This is the live guided interdimensional meditation to bring the 5D solar flash event. And as always, I invite everybody to question your reality and then change it. This is the Thunder Wizard YouTube channel, the gathering place for all 5D starseeds and light workers. And I am your guide. My name is Mahadeva. I am in fact the Thunder Wizard. Excuse me while I get myself lined up here. All right, so I'm excited about today's meditation. If you're new to the channel, I am going to be guiding you into a meditation. We are going to be technically doing what is called CE5, which is Close Encounters of the Fifth Kind, which is human-initiated contact with higher dimensional beings. We're going to be doing more than just connecting to extraterrestrials. We are going to be connecting to light beings of all kinds. And 2 years ago, a little over 2 years ago, after doing human-initiated contact with extraterrestrials, I started a relationship with higher dimensional beings that I am still in contact with. And very soon after I made contact with them a couple of years ago, I was shown that the world was going to have an Ascension event. It would be a worldwide event that would be seen by everybody on the planet. And the end result of that would be that people would understand and go beyond their perception of reality, including they would go beyond their understanding of religion. And to understand that religion up until this point has been the third dimensional attempt to help third dimensional human minds grasp the true nature of reality. And the truth is that once you see the true nature of reality, everything gets turned on its head. So I want to prepare you to be prepared to meet your own divinity. You are going to find out that you, in fact, are the being that you have been seeking this whole time. So I'm very excited about what's happened. We've had things happen, as you know, in the past few weeks that have been absolutely monumental in the world. But what I'm really enjoying is that people are beginning to wake up. They're beginning to wake up to not only the false reality that has been presented to them, they are waking up to the realization that they are much more valuable, much more lovable than they have been led to believe, and that we are going to find out today that you are far more powerful than you ever thought possible. And I'm looking forward to seeing human beings waking up, continue to wake up. By the way, the strangest thing happened. I don't know if you can see it. I'll turn so you can see it. I got bitten by a fly that bit me in 3 places, and it made this perfect little triangle. I don't know if you can see it or not. But I was thinking of doing a video where I said I got abducted. Look, they implanted me. But no, it was just a fly bit me in 3 places and made this perfect triangle on my neck. It's just like hell, but I'm doing everything I can not to scratch it. All right, there's big changes coming, and I don't even know what they are, but let's get to it. The other thing, just before we get into this, one of the things that I was told a while back, that when I became aware that there was this Ascension event, and those of you who've been on the channel already have heard this story, but once I was shown the Ascension event, I couldn't figure out what could possibly make human beings wake up. And the only thing I could think of was that perhaps fleets of spaceships were going to come and, appear in the sky, and then people would realize what was going on. And they'd experience that feeling that I experienced when I interacted physically with higher dimensional extraterrestrials. So I went into meditation and I asked them, and I said, what is this Ascension event going to be? Is it going to be fleets of spaceships? And the answer was no. It is going to be a series of solar waves of love that will hit the earth and penetrate, and the whole earth will rise up. Now, I thought that was ridiculous. I immediately said to myself, I'm making this up. This is just coming out of some child's novel or something like that. And I talked about it online, and people said, no, that's a real thing. It's called the solar flash. And I looked it up, and sure enough, without getting into details, everything that people talked about, it's turning out that's what's happening. It officially started in December of 2022. And I won't get into how I know that, but I know that's when it started. And so we are getting bombarded with higher dimensional energy waves. Now, the other thing that happened is when I started doing this, I started just going out and saying, well, I'm going to get this started. And I did live meditations, and I went by myself to the sun and sent energy. This made the light beings go crazy with happiness and joy, and they were thanking me profusely, and I don't know what I did. And one day my higher dimensional guide showed up, and he said, I want to show you something. And I said, okay. So we went off into the sun, and he went inside the sun, and he tried to do what I was doing. He tried to send higher dimensional solar radiation to Earth, and he couldn't do it. And he says, I can't do it. He says, I'm not a human. You can do it. You are the one that's going to make this happen. And so I'm here to tell you that we are the ones that bring the solar flash event. We do it. And that is what we are going to do today. So having said that, let's go ahead and get started. So I'd like for you to find a comfortable place where you can relax and go deep into meditation. I don't care if that's sitting down or if it's lying down. If you don't want to fall asleep, then my suggestion is to sit. So you can do what I'm doing, which is sitting in a chair. You can lie down on the bed, lie down on the floor, put headphones on. I don't care if you do fall asleep. I'm okay if that happens. But if you don't want to do it, then try sitting up. You can sit in full lotus if you know how to do that, or you can sit on the edge of a chair so that your back is not up against the backrest, and have your eyes look a few feet in front of your toes, have your feet flat on the ground, and then that'll keep the back of your neck straight. But however you choose to do it, go ahead and get into your restful position. There's a lot of energy. I can feel it. Been getting a lot of messages from my friends telling me that I think there's something powerful going to happen today. But I want you to give yourself the permission that today is the day that everything changes. Do you want to see the solar flash event happen now? I want to give you permission to intend for that to happen. And yeah, we'll just leave it at that. All right, so hopefully you're in your comfortable position. So do me a favor and close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and hold it. And exhale. Take another deep breath in. Hold it. And exhale. Take another deep breath in. Breathe in very deeply and hold it. And exhale. Let it all go. Release all of it. Release all of your attachments, your emotions. It's all a bunch of made up nonsense. None of it is real. Let it all go. Bring your attention now to your breath, breathing in long and deep. Allowing your body to completely relax. Really relax everything. Start at the top of your head. Slowly go down your neck, down the trunk of the body, the arms, releasing all of the emotional tension, releasing all of the muscles in the back, and the stomach, going down the legs, releasing all of the tension, all of the energy, all the way down to the toes, releasing it all. Continue to breathe long and deep and become aware of the sound you hear in the background, the recorded sound. That is the sacred seed sound mantra of the 5D shift. It is the sound Hu-ar, H-U-A-R. The first sound Hu is the earth. The second sound Ar is the sound of divine solar energy communicating with earth. The combination of these two sounds translates to earth rising above to the fifth dimensional frequency. Let the sound of this go deep into your bones, go all the way into your cells, all the way into your energy. Let this sound completely penetrate your entire essence. While you're relaxing and allowing this sound to penetrate, become aware of the force of gravity pulling you down into the earth. This is the force of the love of Mother Earth. She loves you so much that she embraces you continuously. And as she pulls you towards herself, you experience this as gravity. She loves you so much, she won't let you fly away from her even for a moment. Allow your energy to merge with hers, going deep into the earth, all the way down to the center of the planet. And you can feel that she has been going through a change. She has been sending a higher vibrational frequency into our experience. We call this the Schumann resonance. It has been shifting higher and higher for the past months, couple of years, as a result of the solar energy that is hitting the earth. You can feel the joy, the excitement of your mother, the earth, as she gets ready to incarnate into a new life for herself. She is going to reincarnate, and this is what 5D is. This is Mother Earth experiencing a new life free from all of the tragedy, all of the pain, and all of the damage that we have inflicted upon her. Continue to breathe long and deep, merging your heart with hers. We're now going to chant the first half of this chant, which is just the who sound. So take a deep breath in and chant with me. Inhale. Who. Bring your attention, please, back to the sound of my voice. Continue breathing long and deep, feeling Mother Earth's love, her patience, her kindness, her nurturing, and once again, her excitement for the shift that is coming. We're now going to focus on Mother Earth's transition, and we are going to chant the complete seed sound, which is Huar. We're going to chant this 3 times together. Ready? Inhale and chant with me. Huar. And please bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. We have now activated our transceiver, which is our pineal gland. So as you continue breathing long and deep, I'd like for you to focus your attention in the middle of your brain, which is where your pineal gland sits, and feel the connection between that and the crown chakra at the top of your head. And then become aware of energy flowing directly down through your spinal column. And as you do this, you become aware that there is a light that is coming up through your spinal column through your pineal gland, up and out through your crown chakra. At the same time, there is light coming down through your crown chakra, through the pineal gland, and down through your spinal column. There is a direct connection, a flow of energy coming from the earth through you out into the heavens, and simultaneously the heavens are meeting that, coming down through your crown chakra, through your pineal, down to the base of your spine. This is what happens when lightning strikes. We see the lightning as it's striking the earth, but for those that know, first what happens is that the earth releases a request. The earth releases an electrical feeler that goes up into the cloud, and the cloud responds with lightning. You are the lightning rod that is going to bring this energy to Mother Earth. Now what I'd like for you to do is to focus on your heart center. This is where your soul resides. Your soul is infinite. Your soul is an infinite being of light. Your soul is God. If you were to follow your soul all the way back to its origins, you would find the spirit of all things. Your soul is a window to the infinite being that many call God. Focus on your heart. Focus on this energy. Allow yourself to feel energy beginning to rotate in your heart center. Feel this energy begin to expand and intensify. And now allow your energy to come out of your heart and rise up above your body. Look down at your body. Send your physical body gratitude and love. Send love to all of the cells of your body, thanking your body for creating the perfect vehicle through which your infinite multidimensional soul can experience three-dimensional reality. Allow your energy to float up towards the ceiling, through the roof of your home. You're now looking down on the roof of your home from above. You feel an energy pulling your consciousness further up into the sky. You continue to fly further and further in the sky. You can see your home getting smaller and smaller. You can see the neighborhood in which you live. You can see the city in which you live. You can see the county, the state, continuing to rise up further and further. You see the country in which you live. Further and further up you go, you can see the continent upon which your country is. You go further up in the sky. You go all the way up to the very edge of Earth's atmosphere. You break through Earth's atmosphere, and you can feel now almost like you can breathe more deeply. You are now no longer bound by 3D space-time. All of the emotions, all of the fears, all of the worries, all of the desires, all of these are down below you on Earth. Your human personality is a fictional character that your soul has created in order to allow you to participate in the drama of 3D Earth reality. You're now able to expand into your true identity. You may not completely remember who you were, but you sense that you are an infinite, eternal being, and you know that you have a long history, thousands if not millions of lives. You have lived in many different dimensions. You have lived on many different worlds. You have been an extraterrestrial traveler who monitors Earth. You have been, of course, a human many times. You have been a spirit. You have been beings in other dimensions that we can't even comprehend. You are no longer a 3D human. You are an infinite, multi-dimensional light being. You become aware that you are surrounded by other beings of light who recognize you. They feel joy. They are excited to see you again in your original form. You may not remember them, but you sense that they remember you. They know you. They love you. What I'd like for you to do right now is to send out a mental invitation for your higher dimensional spirit guide to come and work with you. If you've never done this before, just simply send out a mental invitation for your personal light being guide to come to you. Do this now. And now, if you would, I'd like for you to spend a moment and ask your guide if there is any message or any energy or any feeling that they would like to give you. Whatever communication this being has, go ahead and ask them to give it to you now. And bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. You can continue this conversation anytime you choose. Now what we're going to do is we are going to send out an invitation to all conscious beings of light in the entire multiverse. That includes higher dimensional extraterrestrial light beings. It includes beings that do not have a physical body. Guides, angels, demigods, forces of nature. We're also going to send an invitation to all deities. Deities are beings just like you, except that they live in higher dimensions. They're capable of doing many more things than we are, but that's only because of where they live. We are going to invite them to come and share their energy with us. And we are going to invite all beings to come and participate in the evolution of the human race and simultaneously the evolution of all conscious beings in the entire multiverse. Everything we do here affects everybody else, every other being, including the gods themselves. This is how important and how powerful this work is that you are doing. So go ahead and send out a mental invitation across the multiverse and invite all conscious beings to come and be a part of this process of evolution. Go ahead and do this now. And bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. We're going to do one last thing before we travel out into the universe. This is very important for your ability to shift to the next dimension that is coming for us. What I'd like for you to do is to allow your light being friends to gather in front of you so that they are looking into your eyes. So spend a moment just looking at them, looking at their eyes, looking at yours. And what you're going to do is you're going to ask them to show you in their eyes how they see you. Go ahead and do this now. And now I want you to do something which will help you shift up to how they see you. Go ahead and verbally tell them what it is you saw. Do this now. And bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. All right, now we are going to, before we leave, we're going to look and see where the sun is. Please send the sun love. Tell the sun that you love her. She really enjoys being told that. The sun is your mother. She is the source of all energy that creates life on planet Earth. And now say hello to your Mother Earth and tell her that you are going to go and get some energy that will allow her to shift up. Do this now. And now I'd like for you to focus your energy on the moon. And I'd like for you to tell him that you would like for him to help you go deeper into your meditations and have greater intuitive ability and the ability to balance your emotions. Ask this of him now. And now bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. And I want you now to turn away from Earth and look off in the distance. And there is a red gemstone sparkling way out there in the distance. We are going to begin moving towards that red sparkling gemstone. We are flying there. Our light being guides and all of the deities are coming with us. The entire multiverse is involved in what we are doing. We come closer and closer, and what we see looks like a bright red, ruby red star. But it's shining in all directions. The energy and the light coming off of it is unbelievably condensed and bright. This is the power of pure transformation. This is the source behind the light beings that we often experience as the mantis beings. These beings are the transformers of the multiverse. Extremely powerful, extremely evolved, and they understand healing from the path of transformation. They have a close association with the god Shiva, the transformer of reality. We are going to focus on this energy, allow the very powerful beams of light coming out of it to penetrate through your third eye. Allow yourself to breathe this energy in directly into your third eye Feel this energy going through your third eye and penetrating to your pineal gland. You're now going to absorb the frequency of this directly into your pineal gland. The energy begins to shine out through the top of your head and flow down your spinal column. It is moving through all of the nervous system in your body. All of your nerves, all of your energy pathways are being filled with this very powerful ruby red, electric ruby red light. It is very healing. It brings joy and it brings a feeling of intense power. Allow this energy to move through your entire system. Allow it to burn through and destroy any impurities within you, destroying any illnesses in your physical body, destroying any self-directed negativity. Allow this energy to destroy your shame, your guilt, your feelings of inferiority, insecurity, the feelings of not being lovable or worthy. You are being completely cleansed from the inside out. If you are here, it means that you have been chosen to be a part of this since long before Earth was ever created. You become aware that you were one of the light beings that were responsible for the creation of the Earth laboratory. You become aware that you were one of the beings that programmed the challenges within 3D Earth life. And you now become aware that this 3D Earth experiment has come to an end, and you have come to end this experiment and to free all of the souls who are trapped in the illusion of 3D reality, and that you are here to help all conscious beings shift up to a higher frequency. You take full responsibility for being one of the architects of the 3D Earth laboratory. You take full responsibility for your choice to have incarnated on Earth multiple times. You release any anger, any resentment, any fear, any feelings of victim mentality. It's very easy for you to release this because you realize that you were the one that created it. You created this experiment for your own knowledge and awareness. You allow this knowledge to penetrate through you. You release all of those whom you hold in resentment, whom you feel victimized by. You just allow yourself to become one with this ruby red light. Take a deep breath in and hold this energy in your body. Inhale. And exhale. We now can see that the light in front of us is beginning to change color. The red color is beginning to dissipate, and underneath that we are seeing a beautiful, bright, white light. This is looking like an extremely powerful diamond, and the light is fractaling off and shining in all directions. If you were to look at this with your human eyes, your eyes would be completely disintegrated. The light here is so bright. You're now going to allow this energy to penetrate through your third eye, making its way to your pineal gland, and you become aware that you are all knowledge. You are all wisdom. You become aware that in your astral body you hold the knowledge of all of infinity. And you can access this knowledge whenever you choose, simply by relaxing, focusing on your third eye and allowing this energy to connect to infinity. And you can get answers to any of your questions. This is the light of full awareness. You are now going to allow this energy to penetrate directly into your third eye. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to inhale very deeply. When I do, it's going to be on the count of 3. And when I do ask you to inhale, you are going to inhale and allow this energy to come into your mouth, into your body, and it will lodge into your heart. You are going to have in your body from now until forever the knowledge and the wisdom of all eternity. You will be able to shine this light wherever you go, and in your meditations you will have the ability to send the knowledge of awakening to all conscious beings on earth and anywhere in the multiverse. Get ready to inhale this energy directly into your heart center. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Inhale. Hold, let it descend down into your heart and expand into your entire body. Feel this white light expanding into your entire body, and exhale. We are now ready to bring the solar flash event to Earth. Now we turn and we look towards our sun. And the sun is very excitedly waiting for us. We fly towards her. We are now aware that we are going to bring the solar flash event right here, right now. Mother Sun also feels this. We approach the sun, we gather around, and we ask if we can enter into the center of the sun, and of course she says yes. So we and all other light beings, we enter into the sun and we go to the center of the sun, and we see what looks like a very powerful, almost like a tornado of white light moving up and down in the center of the sun. And in the center of that, we see concentrated white light. And we are going to chant the Huar mantra in a moment. And when we do, we are going to send this energy out our third eye, this bright white energy of awareness mixed in with the energy of transformation. We are going to send this directly into the heart of the sun, and the sun is going to condense this into a pearl of complete and total transformation. Ready? Inhale very deeply and begin chanting with me, sending this energy to the center of the sun. Inhale. attention back to the sound of my voice. And continue to send this energy out your third eye into the center of the sun. We become aware that the sun is getting to a point where she is almost incapable of holding this energy together. And what we are going to do on the count of 3 is we are going to allow the sun to release this energy. And for her, it's going to be like an orgasmic release of pure joy and love. She is going to send this in all directions, which of course includes directly towards planet Earth. And when this energy hits Earth, human beings will awaken. They will magically begin awakening to the knowledge of what is really going on planet Earth, as well as the knowledge of who they are from their spiritual essence. On the count of 3, you are going to send the message, the word release, and you're going to send this directly to the sun like a loving command, giving her permission to release this energy. We're going to do this on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3, release. Now we are going to allow ourselves to back out of the sun, allow her to continue to do the work that she's doing, releasing this energy to Earth. We're now going to fly back to planet Earth and surround Earth. So as we get to Earth, we all surround it. If we were to look at Earth from above, we would see rings of light beings of all different sizes and shapes that would go off surrounding Earth in all directions. And we see surrounding Earth what looks like a necklace of diamonds that are circling the Earth. And these diamonds are sparkling with that same white, pure light that we saw. In fact, it is that same light that we saw earlier that we brought into our heart. And in a few moments, we are going to chant directly towards Earth. And when we do, the energy that we release is going to be filtered through those diamonds, intensified, and sent down to Earth, penetrating all the way to the center of the Earth, and then bouncing back and releasing out into not only Earth's atmosphere, but out into the entire multiverse. And behind us are all of the light beings, all of the gods from all over the multiverse, and they are going to be channeling their energy through you. You will be chanting, sending this energy directly to those diamonds and intensifying it towards planet Earth. And have the conscious intention that all illusion will be burnt away and destroyed, and all of the power of the dark forces will be completely burned away and destroyed, and that the light within all humans will be awakened. Ready? Take a deep breath in and begin chanting with me. Inhale. please bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. Continue breathing long and deep, and continue imagining this very high vibrational intense light coming directly from the sun to planet Earth, penetrating deeply all the way to the center of the Earth as well as across the surface of the Earth. And I'd like for you to imagine the perfect world that you would like to live in. The perfect fantasy. The world that is filled with perfect love, perfect joy, perfect bliss. There is health everywhere. There is no disease. There are no governments. There are no banks. There are no armies. There is only human beings seeking to increase their spiritual connection. Children are born and are only encouraged to expand their bliss and their joy. There are no jobs. Everything we need is provided for us. We have the ability to simply intend whatever it is that we want, and it magically appears. The earth herself is able to produce all of the food necessary for us. We have direct interaction with higher dimensional beings from other solar systems, other galaxies. They share with us their technology. We have become aware that human beings already have much of this technology that has been hidden from us. There is no such thing as needing to use electricity or fossil fuels or precious metals or anything like that. All of what we need is able to be created with our own mind or with advanced, completely free technology for everybody. We live in a world where human beings are able to see each other for who they are. Everybody is seen and loved and appreciated. The love in this new earth is complete and perfect, and it is far more intense than anything we've ever experienced in our third dimension. Go ahead and allow yourself permission to be loved, to be seen, to be understood, and to be known on all levels by all beings. And now what I'd like for you to do is to become aware of the light beings that are surrounding you. See how much they love you and appreciate you. See that they are glowing even brighter than when we started this meditation. And they say that you are the one responsible for their increase in brightness. They have nothing but love and respect for you. See in their eyes and feel in their energy how much they look up to you, because you had the bravery to come out of their bliss, and you chose to come down and experience the most difficult laboratory in the multiverse known as planet Earth. And realize that many, if not most, of the light beings surrounding you would not have survived the rigors of this planet. And now become aware that when they look upon you, they see you the same way that you look upon gods. They have nothing but love and respect for you. Once again, look into their eyes and ask them to show you how they see you. Do this now. Allow yourself to accept this. Allow this to expand within you. And repeat back to them what you have seen or felt. And now we are going to say goodbye to all of the light beings that have come from other dimensions and other worlds. And we're going to allow them to go back to wherever they would like to go. Many are going to stay here to continue working with Earth. Others are going to go back to their own worlds, their own dimensions, and they're going to bring this energy, and they are going to tell tales of you. And they will tell people about the brave humans that are transforming their world. And then we have left with us our personal guides, who of course are with us all the time. Spend a moment with your personal guides and ask them to give you any knowledge, any words of wisdom, encouragement, or energy. Go ahead and do this now. And now bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. We are now going to allow ourselves to go back down to planet Earth. And as we're looking at Earth, we can see the energies bouncing back and forth. We can see spirits flying through the air. We can see and hear and feel all of the transformation within the minds of all of the humans. We can feel the transformation even among the plants and the animals. There is a birth that is going to take place. Mother Earth is going to be reborn. We can feel this energy building up. Go ahead and allow your energy to fall back down into Earth's atmosphere. And as we begin to fall down towards Earth's atmosphere, if you've never done this before, send out the mental invitation that all higher dimensional beings of light, if you choose, you're going to give them permission to come and visit you, to communicate with you, to teach you and to heal you. Whenever they choose, you're going to give them permission to have access to you if you're comfortable with that. Go ahead and send this invitation out now. And continue to fall down through the atmosphere closer and closer to planet Earth. And we can see the continent upon which we live. You go closer and closer, we can see the country that we live in. Closer still, we can see the state that we live in. We can see the county. Closer and closer still, we see the city in which we live. And now we're coming down, we can see our neighborhood, and there's our home. We begin to slowly fall down, and we gently go through the roof, and we stop and we hover above our physical bodies. We can see our physical bodies are vibrating with an energy it's never had before. You are going to send love and healing to your physical body. Give your DNA permission to alter and shift so that you can shift into a new species of human that has more direct connection to spirit, that has more direct connection to true consciousness, that has the ability to intend its own reality. Go ahead and send perfect health and healing. Imagine your perfect body. Imagine it looking perfectly healthy, perfectly strong, perfectly youthful. Imagine having the exact body that you want. Allow yourself to fully express the love that your spirit feels, and let this move through your entire physical being, bringing complete healing, balance, and awareness. And now allow your energy to gently come back, slowly and gently coming back into your physical body. Inhale very deeply and hold it. And exhale. Once again, inhale very deeply and hold it. And exhale. One last time, inhale very deeply. And exhale. Bring your hands together, rub the palms of your hands together. Place your warm palms over your eyes. Inhale the warmth through your eyes into your brain, all the way down your spine to your feet. Inhale. Exhale, send this energy out into the earth. Once again, inhale through the palms down to the feet. Inhale. Exhale down into the earth. One last time, inhale. Exhale down into the earth. Rub your eyes. Rub your face. Your scalp. Back of the neck. Front of the neck. Shoulders. Arms. Chest. Legs. Bring yourself completely back into your physical body. All right. So these meditations tend to be very powerful. So if you've never done this before, go ahead and let your body expand into this energy. Take care of yourself. Don't do anything too intense. If you want to, go take a bath with salt in it, or if you can, go walk along the beach, swim in the ocean, walk in the forest, relax. Just don't do anything major. Let your body absorb these energies. And of course, your mind, don't fill your mind with a bunch of nonsense. Allow yourself to think about and meditate on these things. And in your, during your day, think about, the perfect world you'd like to experience. Don't take anything too seriously. If you have a lot of emotions come up, they're just things being released. If you end up having a strong spiritual experience as a result of this, and you are finding the need to talk about it, we have a group. It's a live Zoom class and discussion group, and you can go to thunderwizard.com and subscribe to, there's a couple places to go to subscribe to this. And this is a place where we talk about our experiences and we share with each other what we've learned, what we've seen, and this is very helpful because otherwise if you try and do this by yourself, there's a good chance you might think you're going bonkers. Because the experience is usually so bizarre and so different from anything, and the energy can be very intense, and of course you've now opened yourself up and invited light beings to come and visit you. So when that starts to happen, your reality starts to change, and sometimes you need other people to talk to who have done the same thing. So check that out. And of course, if you want to support the channel, subscribe, like, comment. Hit the bell button, of course, so you'll be notified. Do these live interdimensional meditations as often as possible. Follow and like the Path of the Thunder Wizard on Facebook. Share Thunder Wizard YouTube video links and Facebook posts on social media. Subscribe to the thunderwizard.com Patreon site. You can subscribe for free, but it doesn't get you anything. If you subscribe at one of the actual subscription levels, you will gain from it, you will get something from it, and it allows me to continue to do this work. Also, you can browse the thunderwizard.com shop, which means you go to thunderwizard.com, look for shop in the menu, click on it, and you'll see a bunch of advanced practices and teachings, video courses. Take advantage of those. By the way, if you ever do use the shop, do not use the Patreon app. Do not use the Patreon app. They will charge you more money. Just use the browser. And yeah, more that you support the channel, I can stay here and keep doing this stuff. So that's it. Quantum shifting for free. The first one is for free here on the channel and in the shop. You can get quantum shifting #1. And there's more. When enough people show interest, I'll continue to release all of those videos in quantum shifting. Most important thing is what we did today. If you come and do that, the world is going to shift. And if you can imagine hundreds, thousands, millions of people doing this, then this world will shift faster than we can comprehend. So I saw there was a couple of questions that popped up, so let's see if I want to answer any of them. Mike C says thank you. He's says he's new. Happy to be here. Been seeing orbs in his meditations. Can't beat that. Cats and me. I saw you drop a question early on. You say, I'm doing holding the 3 ones. In case you don't know what that is, here at thunderwizard.com, the 90-day challenge. There is a Taoist meditation called Holding the 3 Ones, which is the most advanced Taoist meditation in history. And it's about 2,000 years old. And if you perfect it, you will shift out of this reality into a higher dimension. So I give that to you here at the thunderwizard.com 90-day challenge. I'm not kidding around when I tell you that this channel has the most powerful practices in history. Not just the ones that I've synthesized, but ones that go back 2,000 years. He says, I've been holding the 3 ones, and my experiences have been progressively blissful. When you did this meditation, is it blissful for you as well? Well, who cares? It's blissful for you. So if it works, don't fix it. I have had very powerful experiences, but what's important is the experiences that you have. You don't need to bounce it off of me. Even if it didn't work for me, but it works for you, that's all that matters. But yes, I have also had experiences with that meditation as well. Patrick Giguer says hello. Mad Scientist says thank you. JS has a question. How much does YouTube pay? YouTube doesn't pay anything. I don't know why. YouTube doesn't pay anything. In terms of, there are people that make a lot of money from the advertisements. I don't have nearly enough views. So in terms of, and I don't put ads. There are no ads on these videos. There are ads on some of the videos, but I don't get nearly enough traffic. I mean, if I got millions of views, maybe I could make money off of that too. But if I'm lucky, $100 a month, if I'm lucky. So I don't know why you're wondering, what does that question have to do with anything we just did? Who cares? But the short answer is, YouTube doesn't pay anything, and there are people that don't make any money. And they've got channels and they don't get any money from it. So anyway, I don't know why that's of interest to you. Anyway, you say, thank you for doing these. You're welcome. And I'm glad you connected to the sun. All right, and Mike has some experiences with meditations. If you want to read that, you can go ahead and do that. Welcome to the channel. All right, that's it for me, guys. I don't have anything else to say or do. I'm seeing more interest in the shop, which is great, and so thank you for that. Let's see, Mike, if you've got a question, if you look up, you see JS, he wrote the word question in all caps. Do you see that? When you do that, then I know you're going to ask me a question, and I'll look at what you're saying. So I now see that you are trying to ask me a question. So you say, first off, Mike, if you're new to the channel, I'm much kinder than I used to be, but normally I used to get all up in people if I could tell that they hadn't done any work or read any of my books or done any of the practices. So now that I'm much nicer than I was, let me kindly say to you, before you ask random questions, you are better served if you actually do the exercises that I teach. Read my books. Go to michaelwilliamdenny.com, find my books. I've got stuff there. In the shop, I've got all kinds of there are meditations here in the Warrior 90-Day Lightning Qigong. Katz and me asked about one of the major ones. So you say, I like to do open eye meditation in a blacked out room, my bathroom. I find it helps me open my third eye, quote unquote. And this is where I've been seeing orbs fly up to my face. I highly recommend this. Great. And then you ask, any thoughts on this? So I tend not to respond well to any thoughts because it's very open-ended and it's not really a question. A question is, you want to know something from me. There's something you don't know and you think I have the answer. You're wanting me to comment on your practice. If it works, don't fix it. And what you're doing works. I mean, so I'm grateful that you shared that with people. I've never done that technique, but there's a lot of things I've never done. And I don't pretend to know everything by any stretch of the imagination. And so I recommend when you have learned something and it works, teach it. Make videos about it. Tell other people about it. Start classes. Share this with people. You say, I'm not sure if it counts as real meditation because my eyes are open. No, that's not accurate. Meditation is meditation. In fact, when you can meditate while you're going through your life, you're in a state of meditation. But I appreciate the question, and unfortunately, a lot of teachings about meditation are not accurate. I mean, a lot of people think there's only one kind of meditation, which is you empty your mind, and that's not accurate as well. So there's literally thousands of different types of meditation. Tai Chi is a meditation, and that's done with your eyes open. So it doesn't matter if your eyes are open or if your eyes are closed. What it matters is what you're accomplishing. And actually it's a higher form of meditation if you're able to do it while you're going through your life, you know, doing your stuff. So it absolutely is a form of meditation. Anyway, there's no rules here, Mike. I'm just telling you that's, you know, I'm a human being and there are ways to interact with me. I respond best certain ways. That just means I've got my own, you know, my own issues. You don't have to worry about that. But I do have all these things available here for you. It sounds like you haven't had any formal training in meditation, which again, you don't need to have, but if you want, if you go here and check on my channel, all of these things, I've got numerous resources available to you if you want to get into some specific discipline and train in that. You can find a lot of stuff here on my channel, so that's why I make it available. And by the way, everybody, I've got, I don't even know how many thousands of videos on my channel that go back 15 years, and I teach meditations and rituals. Treat this channel like a library, and please learn how to search within the channel. If you don't know how to do that, Google it. Google how to search within somebody's YouTube channel on iPad, iPhone, Android, computer. Because all you have to do is just go to my channel page, and when you can know how to search, you can put any search term you want. I've got thousands of videos. You want to type in the word meditation, you'll see tons of videos on my channel about meditation. Chakras, Kundalini, Qigong, you'll see tons of things come up on my channel. So make use of it. This is a library. This is a place to learn. I've been doing this stuff for 40 years. I've learned the most powerful practices in human history. Maybe not all of them, but certainly many of them. I've synthesized them, brought them together, I've created them. Make use of all of the stuff on this channel. It's here for you. All right, that's it. I'm done. No more questions. And again, Mike C., don't take it personally if you feel like I was being harsh with you. That's just I'm just me being a cranky old man. Don't let that bother you. My goal is to help everybody. The only thing I'm interested is helping everybody find themselves and be happy and empowered. And so just know that everything I do and say is with that intention, even if I don't do it perfectly. I love you all. Please remember you're the most important being that has ever existed. Please know you're the most powerful being that has ever existed. And please know that the entire universe was created solely for your enjoyment and for your pleasure, and that when you spend all of your energy making yourself happy, all beings in the universe evolve, and the gods themselves get on their knees and they thank you. As do I. Thank you very much. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't exist. So with that, my friends, I wish you all the best. I will see you all very soon. Keep your eyes peeled, because we change the world in this meditation. Watch what happens. That's it. See you guys all next time.